Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with MLB 13 the show, and we've got some more 30 wins with 30 teams. We're continuing, of course, through the American League Central, as we will be playing as the Kansas City Royals against the Cleveland Indians. Now, I know I say this a lot of the times whenever I play against the Royals, but I always get super excited because the Royals are like the team that I'm in the market of, so I don't know. I've been able to see more baseball games at Kauffman Stadium than I have anywhere else. So, like, this was the place where I saw, like, Cal Ripken Jr. go ahead and hit a home run. Frank Thomas and Bo Jackson, just a lot of other, like, really famous players. I got to watch them here. So, I don't know. Always brings back a few memories. And, I mean, even, you know, right now, too, with the Royals, I still have a few things right now that I can kind of relate to when I was growing up. Like Alex Gordon went to another high school here in Lincoln, Nebraska, and he graduated a year before me. But like in summer ball and stuff like that, I actually got to play against him, and he was good. That's all I can say. I mean, he was just really good. Obviously, I mean, he's playing in the major leagues now. So it's kind of crazy because Alex Gordon played at Southeast, and then Java Chamberlain, who graduated the same year I did, played at Lincoln Northeast. So it's pretty cool, actually, to think that I was playing against two major leaguers. I know I tell that story quite a bit, but honestly, it's one of the few things I have which I can say is my little claim to fame. But, Chen. Well, you can see Chen is on the hill for the Royals in this one. I'm not starting off too well. All right, 1-2 count to Bourne. There we go. Swing and a miss on that changeup. We start the game off with a strikeout. So, of course, I always want to start off with some early momentum, and I guess one at-bat's not really going to go ahead and set momentum for the rest of the game, but at the same time, can't hurt by any means. All right, little easy ground ball to Escobar. The throw over to first, not going to be there. Jeez. I think he would have been able to make that throw, maybe charge it a little bit more. Put some more power in that throw, whatever, but at least we get out of the first inning without allowing any runs. Just that one hit. Now, here we are on the top of the second, 2 outs. Santana's going to hit this one to Escobar, and he's going to go ahead and mess that one up too. I don't know what he's doing to me. I just hope fielding's not going to be a problem, because it seems like any time I have a game where fielding is a problem, it just never goes my way. All right, Billy Butler up the plate now for the Royals here in the bottom of the second. Well, this is going to be the first hit of the game for the Royals, and this one is going to be a home run. 1-0 is going to be the score here with that solo shot by Billy Butler. I really wish there was like a shot of the fountains or something like that. Oh, there we go. But oh wow, they actually do a pretty good job at the fountains now that I think about it. But just some games like really focus on the fountains whenever you hit a home run at Kauffman Stadium. Not here, but that's okay. All right. Still 1-0 here. Bottom of 2. This one's going to go right up the middle. The play not going to be there either. So it seems like universally we're all struggling at the shortstop position. Granted, that was a little bit of a tougher throw than what Escobar would have had to do in both situations. Top of 3 now. Indians getting some offense going right here. This does worry me a little bit. Because the thing with Chen pitching as him, I mean, there's some things that are very different. I mean, one, no disrespect, but I am finding that it is very difficult to maintain my location. Like, things are just all over the place, and that does not work out too well for me. Going for second. Yeah, he's safe. Anytime it seems like it's a one-hopper, I'm out. Or the runner's safe. But the other thing with Chen, I mean, his main pitch is a slider. And that's not normal for me. Come on. Dang it. I thought I was going to get him. Runners at first and third now. Do I blame Escobar for that one, or do I blame myself? Well, this one all goes to Chen. Now the bases are loaded with no outs on that walk. Like I said, placement just isn't there. Location is a significant problem. Got to find a way to fight through it. Jason Kipnis coming up to the plate. So this will give us an opportunity to be able to talk about the team, actually, for the first time here. Kansas City Royals originally got started in 1969. Same year that the Seattle Pilots were founded. But Ewing Kauffman was the name of the man who founded the team, which is why you get Kauffman Stadium. So, but, I mean, in their relatively short history compared to some other major league teams, the Royals have had some success, winning a World Series in 1985, winning the American League pennant twice in 1980 and 1985. So, you know, as far as, you know, what's been happening since 1985, I mean, there have been, of course, a few struggles with the team. But lately, it seems like that the Royals have been picking up some additional talent, making themselves better, which is always something that you want to see. But anyway, Chen gets the strikeout right here. 0-1 count. This one on the ground. Come on, do not mess this one up, Escobar. Double play. So that's going to go ahead and actually award me the trophy. I probably should have just gone ahead and let you guys see that. But it was the trophy that goes ahead and is for you getting out of a situation where the bases are loaded with no outs. So I wonder if that throw, if I wouldn't have ran into the wall like that, if that would have been in time. Dang it. All right, 2 outs, though. I can get out of this. I just got to keep this one low, force a ground ball with Chen. But going to be lifted up a little bit, go into the corner here of right field. 1 run's going to come home for the Indians. Not going to try and go 3. Smart call. And probably would have been able to go ahead and throw him out right there. But here we go. Bottom of 4 now. Eric Hosmer at the plate. That one's going to go right into center field. Obviously going to drop for me to be able to get a single. That's going to put a man on first here for the Royals. So there really has been no shortage of hits in this game for either team. It's just what we've been able to do with it. Really not that much. Count is full yet again here for Chen. It's going to end up being a base hit. Thought maybe I could get the throw at first, but then I remembered, yeah, no, not with that type of speed out of Bourne there. So, all right. Bourne on first. Ton of speed. Of course, he's heading for second. Not even going to try. Not at all. I mean, I don't even want to go ahead and risk the error. I'm just going to give him that bag. Seems like that the Indians are being more aggressive on the base paths than I am. Especially with something like this, high fly ball into foul territory. Well, thought I was going to go ahead and be able to curl hop it on over to third. Instead, it's just a weak throw. So, that gets Bourne on over to third base. Only 1 out right now with that, too. Well, now it's 2 outs. All right, same thing. Try to force it on the ground, but ends up drifting higher than what I wanted it to be. So Bourne will come home. That's going to give the Indians the 2-1 lead. So I got to make sure I go ahead and I start getting some more stuff going here offensively. All right, there we go. Escobar with the base hit. That's going to put him on first. And I think I'm going to go ahead and give the Indians a little taste of their own medicine right here, or at least get back true to form with the style of baseball that I play and with what I enjoy the most. With 86 speed, yep, I'm going for second. Throws way too high. Honestly, if that one would have been on target, I think I would have been out. But you know what? I'm gonna do something a little crazy right here. Computer's probably not gonna expect this because I haven't done this for a while. But there I go, heading for third. Good pitch to go on. A good throw, and I'm surprised I am safe. Wow. That was a strike right on over to third base. So Escobar, I guess that'll make up for some of the fielding mistakes that he's made here, because in the end it really didn't amount to any runs or anything like that. But all right. So Escobar sitting at third. Only got 1 out right now. So laying down the bunt, Dyson. Some power behind that bunt a little bit. Rolled farther than I thought it would. But the biggest story of this is we go ahead and we tie it up. So the little squeeze play works. And my gosh, do I love small ball. Like the last few highlights that you've seen, me stealing second, third, and bunting to get him home. Yeah, that's some of my favorite kind of baseball right there. So not too much to celebrate defensively. I guess that was a pretty good move for me right there. Still tied at 2 here in the 6th inning. Oh, man. I totally thought that was going to be something I'd catch. Instead, it's going to roll to the warning track. It's going to end up being another double for the Indians. So as far as extra base hits go, the Indians have had actually more than I have in this one, and that does worry me quite a bit. So with that, Chen's going to be sitting down. I am going to bring in Coleman here. Try and see if we can slow things down for the Indians just to give me some time to get the bats going. So whether or not Coleman's going to really have an effect on this game remains to be seen. Drew Stubbs coming up to the plate now. All right, so as far as players who have played over the Kansas City who have played for the Kansas City Royals over the years, we're talking like 1969. There really hasn't been necessarily too many that you can talk about. Gosh, now I think about it. When I get to like the Red Sox or the Yankees, that's going to be crazy. Frank White has had his number retired by the Royals. George Brett. I mean, George Brett, you talk about the Royals, you've got to mention this guy. Bo Jackson ended up playing for the Royals for some time as well. So, I mean, you do have some good players, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see a few more big-name players, just down the road. But anyway, getting back to the game here, this one goes down the line in left field, works out well for me, and I'm sitting pretty at second base with a stand-up double. So, with that being the case, got a good position here to be able to go ahead and get another run. It's just I'm worried because we have 2 outs. Here's Escobar with a base hit. Looks pretty similar to another one I hit over there in center. Taking the risk, going home. A bad throw from center field. And so that works out for me, as that's going to go ahead and give me a 3-2 lead. We're not necessarily done yet, though, with Escobar. There you go, stealing second. That one was right down the heart of the plate. Another bad throw, which is what allows me to be able to get there. So that's 3 stolen bases for Escobar now. 3 bad fielding plays here, so yeah, I'll say he's even. Nick Swisher with a base hit. Now, he produced that RBI earlier as well. So he's had a pretty good game today. Nick Swisher's one of those guys I really love just because of his personality. So he just seems like one of those baseball players you could definitely hang out with for a day and just enjoy it. So, all right. Now runners at first and second for the Indians, and this is starting to worry me yet again. So I might have to go to the bullpen if I can't go ahead and stop him here. 2 outs, though. I could do it right here. But I'm going to go ahead, just throw it home. I didn't think there was really going to be an attempt, but it's just one of those situations where I'd rather be safe than sorry. All right, Drew Stubbs up to the plate yet again. Last time we saw him, he ended up striking out. So I'm hoping we can go ahead and duplicate that right here. Now, I'm trying to see here. Oh, by the way, Collins is pitching now. My bad, I forgot to go ahead and put that in here. That's all right. I did go to the bullpen. My bad, Collins is pitching. 0-2 count now. I'm like kind of stressed at this point here. I'm just anxious. I want to see how this is going to end, and I want it to end well, too. So I'm back with some traditional pitching there. That changeup just staying right in the middle of the plate. But it works. Strike 3. All right, bottom of the 8, 0-2 count. Here's another base hit for us. Nope. Oh, he gets snagged away. Okay. Greg Holland going to be trying to finish this one out for us. So, see if we can get the save here with Greg Holland. It's going to be absolutely huge, of course. So, 2-0. Jeez. Right on over to third. Throw to first. Beat him by just a step there. That's good enough for me. 1 out now in the top of the 9th. Let's see if Holland can keep going. Of course, I want to keep forcing the ball on the ground. So, with this curveball that I have, I'm going to be utilizing it quite a bit. That one works. Another one over to third base. Well, it's not a ground ball, though. That one gets caught here in the air for out number 2. 2 pitches later, another one into foul territory that I'll be able to get underneath. Make the catch with and we win this game. So, of course, this is 30 wins with 30 teams. Royals end up winning this one by a score of 3-2. Indians really fought hard in this one. So we'll actually be seeing Indians in the next episode of 30 wins with 30 teams. Thanks for watching, you guys. I sure do appreciate it. More of this to come later on, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Or you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again for watching, you guys. And as always, I hope you have a good one.